Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here comes Malik Washington. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. The Jets get there and bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. The tight end going in motion right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Complete right side to Washington. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Here's a screen for Achane. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Third down, Jets are in a dime set, 6 defensive backs out there. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
While his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep the starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson, that performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First snap, and Fields wants to throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Fields. He tucks it and takes off. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
He was brought down by Jack Jones. It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Fields on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He brings it in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
The kick by Folk is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. D. Eskridge to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good for a Miami Dolphin.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. But not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Tua now from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Here's Tua. Waller with the catch. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin. First down and goal to go.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Achane will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate,
Mobile
because I
phone
can
film
assure you
frames
that
American
offensive line
football
in their own
video
way
game.
is telling that running back,
Mobile
sorry,
phone film
we did not
frames
give
American
you any
football
chance.
video game. Mobile phone film frames American football
Backed up
video
to the
game.
40-yard line now. It's second and
Mobile
goal.
phone film frames American football video game.
Another for Achane. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's third and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Finds his back, Achane. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Trying for it, it's Achane. And he gets in, touchdown! The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up the throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tua off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Tua to throw. Looking for a target. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. The Jets offense now set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Hands yellow, heart red. Hands yellow, heart red. Hands yellow, heart red.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hands yellow, heart red. Hands yellow, heart red. Hands yellow, heart red.
He's got to gain a 6 there. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Fields throwing here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Raising hands American football globe with Meridian satellite antenna. Raising hands American football globe with Meridian satellite antenna. Raising
That is
hands
just a
American
good,
football
solid
globe
run
with
right there.
Meridian
I know it's
satellite
pretty
antenna.
basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Good vibes, good vibes. Good
Now
vibes, good
Tagovailoa to
vibes.
throw.
Good vibes, good vibes. Good
Caught
vibes,
just shy
good
of the goal
vibes.
line.
Good
Touchdown,
vibes, good
Miami.
vibes.
The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
17. Jets 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Juke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw.
The pass. Ifitu Melifonwu on the tackle. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. He can run it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Face red, droopy eyes. Face red, droopy eyes.
Fields on
Face
3rd.
red, droopy eyes. Face red, droopy
Completed
eyes.
over the middle.
Face
And he's
red,
going to have this
droopy
out near
eyes.
the
Face
40,
red,
just a little
droopy
bit short
eyes.
of it.
Face red,
It's a gain of
droopy
11
eyes.
there, and that
Face
picks up
red,
the
droopy
1st.
eyes. Face red, droopy eyes. Face red, droopy eyes.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hall running between the tackles. And they're all the way
Text
across
yellow
midfield
goal.
before he's
Text
brought
yellow
down.
goal. Text
They
yellow
get
goal.
13 on the pickup.
Text
And it's good
yellow
enough
goal.
for a New York
Text
1st
yellow
down.
goal. Text yellow goal. Text yellow goal. Text
Kate, I know
yellow
you can
goal.
see that
Text
smile on my
yellow
face
goal.
as we stand next to each
Text
other.
yellow
Sure, I
goal.
love that
Text
run.
yellow
But I'm
goal.
thinking about
Text
some great
yellow
running
goal.
backs. In fact, Corey Dillon,
Text
who
yellow
created
goal.
a lot
Text
of
yellow
negative grades
goal.
on my play
Text
sheet
yellow
because
goal.
I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down, New York.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Hits him on the in route. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again, it's Fields. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
First and goal, Jets.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here. It's Hall. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Eskridge on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's second and 11. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 24, Jets 10.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. Fields out of the gun. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he has this down to the 34. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
And the Jets first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
From the gun, it's Hall. He'll cobble together a yard there. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hall gets it again on second down. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd down give to Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 6 and a first down as well.
6. First down, Jets.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Duke's out of one stop, and they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the keeper, here's Fields. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so
Movie
hard
camera
when you
American
play
football
dual-threat
fire
QB
round
out on the
pushkin.
run in space,
Movie
especially down here in
camera
the red zone,
American
but the
football
defense
fire round
rises to the
pushkin.
occasion.
Big play for
Movie
this
camera
offense. It's
American
3rd and
football
goal.
fire round pushkin. Movie camera American
to throw
football fire
Fields.
round pushkin.
He's taken
Movie
down. The
camera
Dolphins
American
rush gets
football fire
home.
round pushkin.
And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And the kick by Folk is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins with a chance to boost their lead. Here's Achane from the pistol. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival. 1st
down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They motion Waddle over left. 1st down. Here's Tua. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands, he wasn't going to be denied.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 4.
Jets 20.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Desktop computer American football mobile phone round pushpin.
Motion man
Desktop
sent
computer
left.
American football mobile phone round pushpin.
on 1st down.
Desktop computer American football
Finds him
mobile
over the
phone
middle.
round pushpin.
And they're going to bring him down just
Desktop
beyond the
computer
30 at the
American football
31.
mobile phone round
Now the
pushpin.
Dolphins call a timeout. It's their
Desktop
first.
computer American
They'll have 2
football
left to work
mobile
with
phone
before
round
halftime.
pushpin.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Tua now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He'll try and run this, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Jets.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down throw for Fields. He tucks it and takes off. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Left side cut by Lazard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
New York.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing again on second down, Fields. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
27, Dolphins 24.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. They've got a man in motion. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tua out of the pistol. He's running for it. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Tua looking to throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up fourth down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Fields out of the gun. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A pistol snap. Fields. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down, New York.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They give to Hall on the draw. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Fields to throw it. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's at the 30, the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
31, Jets 27.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Off to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done, and I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
34, Dolphins 31.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They send Hill right. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and taken in by Washington. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's completed right side. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Tua now from the gun. He'll step up, and there he goes. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
14 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
38, Jets 34.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets out to begin another drive. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, New York.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action now. It's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Offside. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Fields on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Fields. He's running with it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And Fields has been so close to breaking this record before. He set a regular season record in 2022, but was just a few yards shy of that overall record held by Colin Kaepernick. Well, now, one of the game's best runners has officially claimed that record as his own. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. He'll try left side out of the option. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Fields throwing here. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
41. Dolphins 38.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's keeping it, and he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action with Tagovailoa. He's keeping it again. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Hill comes in motion left. 2nd down carry for Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This is complete to Waller. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 45, Jets 41.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Juke the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Checks it down to Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Third and 4 coming up now. Fields out of the gun. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Fields connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jets.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Dumped off to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action, Fields. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with on third down. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Fields to throw it. Completed to Reynolds. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets needing 4 points. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Fields. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Dolphins 45.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Mm-hmm. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Setting up to pass. That's to Waddle again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Oh, he lost the football! And the Jets recover it! Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Jets offense now set to take over. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's Allen again. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.